my fantasy friends. I'm the Raging Redhead Cam Stewart from HotRoster today, here with your fantasy golf preview. After an exciting finish at Hilton Head last week, we saw Wesley Bryan take the crown at the RBC Heritage. The tour heads back west to the Lone Star State for the Valero Texas Open this week. The event is taking place at TPC San Antonio's AT&T Oaks course, where precision will be particularly important. Long hitters, also it's going to favor them, but putting is going to be at a premium, giving the courses longer and challenging greens. That being said, you'll notice the field is once again without some of the biggest stars in the game, but no need to worry, kids. I got you covered with my top picks for the week. First up on the list, let's take a shot with Brendan Steele, who currently ranks 10th in the FedEx Cup standings. Now I know Steele isn't the kind of name that might inspire true confidence when trying to pick a winner for this week's tourney, but hear me out. Despite only having 2 career victories, Steele has a great history at the Valero Texas Open. One of his 2 tour wins came at this tourney back in 2011 during his rookie season. Since then, Steele has earned 3 top 10s over his last 5 starts at the Texas Open, including a T13 finish last year. Now, he did have a long time to wait before entering the winner's circles again, but he did it not too long ago. Steele grabbed the top prize at the Safeway Open back in October, and ever since then, he's been a model of true consistency, leading the PGA Tour by making 16 consecutive cuts. So don't sleep on Steele. He's had a great season so far, and he might just add to it with another victory this weekend. Another guy you should be keeping your eyes on this week is Brendan Grace. Currently ranked 21st in the world, Grace has improved at this event every single season. It began with a T79 back in 2014. Then his next start, he finished T30 before improving on that result by grabbing a tie for 9th finish at last year's Texas Open. Grace also seems to be in pretty good form right now, having placed T11 in Harbour Town last week, and he was respectable at the Masters too. He also owns 4 top 25 finishes since the Sony Open in Hawaii back in January. His low ball flight should also help him big time and keep him out of harm's way given those stiff Texas winds. Grace loves this course and could honestly win it, so make sure you hedge your bets with Mr. Grace. Last but not least, one sleeper in the field that I love this week is Daniel Summerhays. He comes in at 60-1 to win the event. Value personified. Kind of like Luke Donald, how he dominates the RBC Heritage without ever winning it, Daniel Summerhays excels at the Texas Open despite not having a win here. Take a look at these results. Over his last 4 starts in the Lone Star State, Summerhays has finished T7, T2, tied for 4th before finishing T13 last year. He's also coming off cuts made at both the Masters and the RBC Heritage. So although Summerhays doesn't even have a win on the tour yet, if there ever was a place to get it, it would be this week at the Valero Texas Open. Well, that's it for today, my fantasy golf friends. Make sure you tune in tomorrow when we take a look at some of the matchups available on HotRoster for Thursday's slate of NHL playoff games. And for those of you who don't know what HotRoster is, you gotta check it out. Go to HotRoster.com, download the app, give it a try. It's like no other fantasy game you've ever played. And then for help winning the game, check out HotRoster today with me and my buddy Gary Thorne every weekday at 4:30 Eastern on the Fantasy Sports Network and at 6:30 Eastern on Game TV. For HotRoster Now, I'm Cam Stewart, and I'll see you later on.